of jobs people here do, because people say that we're all unemployed. Many of us are, or many of us are employed but working at home caring for people, but quite a lot also have wage jobs, and if they knew that we had workers and accountants and nurses and so on, that would help. Okay, other ideas were an Occupy bracelet, perhaps a color, perhaps yellow with Occupy on it, that people could order through a website, telling people in different workplaces and communities that we could come and speak to them if they want to try to get organized where they
Tell us the objective of your action here.
The objective of my what?
Your protest movement here.
Who made the claim that I'm a protester or part of a movement?
Oh, aren't you?
Am I?
So what are you standing for?
Your dinner.
Well, I'm standing because it helps me see things.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay, thank you very much.
No worries.
Gay, musician, vegetarian, anti-racist, and probably hated by the Daily Mail.
The objective of this protest movement and why you are here.
The objective of the protest movement is a list of demands, and the actual demands are written on the demands board. Okay. Obviously, I don't subscribe to all of them, so I'm just here solely in support of my group, Anonymous UK, and that's who I'm here for. And we do these sort of events. And if enough of us actually feel that it's important to do, then we'll do it. But I'm actually here solely to support them.
And you will continue this in the coming days as well?
I've been here since the first day, and I don't intend to go anywhere fast.
And do you think that this causes any problems with the church here?
Well, it didn't originally, but obviously their greed and their greed and it goes absolutely against all of what Christ taught them. And if Christ was here now, he'll be with us in the camps protesting and handing out food, and not actually demanding money for entrances into a holy place.
And then is the movement kind of getting bigger and stronger?
Every day it grows exponentially. It's all the time it's growing. At the end of the day, we will have thousands more people. Most people around the country support what we're doing. It's obviously the media spinning it, making it look like we're the bad guys, and we're not. We are the people, doing what the people, for the people.
All right, thank you very much. Cheers.
And it's with those that humanists want to work together to look for common ground. And I emphasise that importance of the common ground because, for me as a humanist, our most basic values, moral and political values, are grounded in our common humanity. What we share as human beings, what we share common human needs and human aspirations. And the fact that, as human beings, we need to work together and to cooperate to meet those needs. It is the value, above all, the value of social justice that's grounded in that need for human cooperation. The fact that we work together in a common human endeavour and in common economic life, and it's on that basis that we can all claim our fair share in the products of that shared economic life. And I emphasise that fact of interdependence because I'm appalled at the arrogance of those not so far from here, the bankers and the financial speculators, who talk as though they were entirely self-sufficient, who talk as though they made their millions entirely by dint of their own individual activity. And they forget the way in which every minute of all their lives, every day that they go to work, they're dependent on the activities of millions of other people, from the people who clean their streets and the people who drive their trains, to the teachers who educate them, and the people who design their computers. And of course, in the modern world, that independence is not just the independence of those who cooperate in a national community, but in the global community. In the famous words of that great Christian and great humanist Martin Luther King, when you get up in the morning, you drink a cup of tea from tea paper produced by tea pickers in India, or you drink your cup of coffee from coffee farmers in South America, or you drink your cup of hot chocolate from the cocoa farmers in West Africa, And before you finish your breakfast, you've depended on half the world. And again, that's why it's so appalling that so many of the financial speculators, for example, the people who speculate on food futures and food commodities, are blind to the way in which their activities are pushing up the price of foods, which are leaving people in the countries of sub-Saharan Africa, for example, to starve because they can't afford the food prices that are pushed up by the activities of the financiers. And that's why I hope that in this campaign you'll push very specific proposals that we need for greater social justice, such as the need for more regulation of the financial markets. And I want to end with a quotation from, again, someone who's not a humanist but a Christian who's very relevant for this location, because he's a former Dean of St. Paul's. A little way back,
what would Jesus have done? He would have been right here in the middle of everything. I've no doubt about that, because Jesus had his own problems. When he was speaking, a trapper said for him, "Is it lawful to give tax to Caesar or not?" And what are we asking here?
together with those religious people who share our commitment to social justice and the need to work together to make the world a better place. And we need to remember that our values are grounded in our shared humanity that brings us together, and that's why we all need to work together to promote social justice and to make the world a fairer place.
I don't know, yeah.
Free hugs. Free hugs.
So it's done here, done here.
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, no worries. There's some guy waiting for you at Starbucks. Just give it a ring when you get off for a beer.
Safety.